This week's videos are sponsored by an app that I've been using since before we even partnered with them, and that app is Rocket Money. More on them after the reaction, people. Citizens of the Reject Nation, we are diving into The Boys Season 4, Episode 7. Are you excited today, Greg?
Yeah!
Are you excited today, John?
So excited!
Before we get into it, I want you to leave a like on this video if you're excited. I want you to leave a comment down below, a prediction for the finale. This is the penultimate episode. We only have one to go after this episode. The people at Prepper who are so excited to edit around depravity, around language, around the kinks of which they might not have ever seen before. Things untold. And if you want to see this uncut, the full complete experience, and watch all of our aghast resting faces, head on over to Patreon. And also over to Patreon, you can watch Greg and John exclusively full feature-length watch-alongs, including every minute that Prepper does cut out for you YouTube.
Let's go.
Vought Kids. Oh, that logo is perfect. Oh, let's go to Sesame Street. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, puppets are back.
Oh, yes. Today's episode is brought to you by the number 7.
Homelander puppet.
Oh, this
Black
is
Noir
good.
puppet. Ryan.
Merry Christmas, A-Train.
puppet.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Ryan.
Why the long face?
Antifa.
Start 'em young.
It's a word for people who hate superheroes and America even more than they hate Christmas.
Well,
They can look like anyone. Your neighbors, your teachers, even your mom and dad.
Oh, God.
And they're using A-Train to give this message.
It's so funny.
Something, report that groomer when he comes for you. See
Oh my
something,
God.
say something, because he hates America and Christmas too.
And they say this show is only for liberals.
Yes.
Come on,
This
guys.
is an everyone
This
attack.
is-
Might even be your mom and your dad. But listen,
Tommy, can we cut out for a second? We're telling kids to report on their own parents.
Lyrics were approved by your dad.
Oh, wow.
Report on your dad.
Bathroom break. Use a Voss bottle, kid. Be professional.
That apology to Temple Bethel, so that should be a done deal. Secondly,
What? It's Christmas already?
Wow.
How much time has passed?
oh, marketing would like to start selling these NFTs of you.
Yes.
Apparently, you're not just buying JPEGs, you're joining a community.
Invest in Coinlander.
Who's the leak?
We're making inquiries to process. We're eliminating it.
Hey. Right on his reflection.
I assume you know what that is?
It's a bug.
Specifically, William Butcher's bug. They probably heard every single word we said at Tech Nights.
They won't go public with the information because it would short circuit everything they really want, which is to quietly take out Newman.
They also want to take you out.
Oh, we should slaughter Butcher and his whole f***ing team.
Butcher will be dead in a few months anyway. And this close to go time, I wouldn't stir up shit with the CIA.
Yes, your illustrious f***ing plan. We killed Cameron Coleman for no reason.
A speed bump, but ultimately harmless. Cameron golfed with Mike Lindell, who just pulled $50 million worth of pillow commercials. You call that harmless? No. Look at
They brought it.
Firecracker and I have been talking.
stimulating, I'm sure.
Oh.
You have brains, Sage, but I have wisdom.
Oh.
Firecracker and I will find the leak.
With respect, the last time. Respect? I don't hear no fucking respect. In fact, I am personally offended by the way you are talking to this great man.
Lay it on.
You just focus on the shooter. Make sure he's good to go.
Shooter?
You'll be ready.
On the 6th
Oh, boy.
of January, around the corner
Oh, no.
from Christmas.
Yeah.
Christ, no.
This one's called The World's Our Oyster. Shimmering forest of kelp, like nature's car wash brushes.
Oh, good, she's okay.
Bottom jellyfish glow, like frat house lava lamps. I can swim you anywhere. To 7 seas.
Yes, so pathetic.
Jesus, Kevin, you really have the soul of a poet.
You're so bad.
Oh.
Your tongue is like an outboard motor.
Yeah?
I came so many times.
Let's go.
God damn, this is so gross.
He's got his boots and gloves on.
Yes, ma'am. No. Oh, no.
I gotta go, babe.
What? You do?
Duty calls.
Men are never loyal to their octopuses.
Ever. Just throw him back in the tank.
Call me out of the blue.
I have called you every day for weeks. This is the first time you've picked up.
You know they kicked me out of the Tuesday Bible group.
Oh, no.
No. no.
I heard Shelley whisper. How the heck did Donna raise that girl?
Okay, just hit the road first thing tomorrow.
She would have an
Hey, you doped your kid up with V.
You're supposed to be held to a higher standard. That's how I raised you.
I hate you so much.
She's just the worst and has been.
You're Starlight. You're a superhero.
I'm a person. Right now, none of that Starlight shit matters.
Then why did Hughie save the suit?
What?
I am so sorry. I pulled it from the trash. I mean, I thought you might regret tossing it someday.
How did you know he saved the suit?
Did they talk?
Done. I am. There it goes. It is. Howdy.
In the living room now.
It's where we go eat.
Easily salvageable, just over there.
I didn't want to bring a baby into a world that's ending.
Oh, now we're talking about global warming.
More propaganda.
Hit the bingo card.
It's just all too much. So many fucking dumpster fires. Where do we even start?
Just take it step by step.
This show was filmed like a year and a half ago. It's crazy how much they just spelling out the present.
It is odd to see a show take place during Christmas before Halloween's even come around.
You really think this could be our Lee Harvey?
That's what A-Train says.
Dude, A-Train's so dead this season.
Where the f*** you been?
Shit in the kidney. Now, don't get your knickers in a twist, but you remember Newman's
That was so great.
dearly departed virus bloke, Dr. Samir Shah?
I'm serious, Butcher. Don't.
Do it. Go against your bad side of your conscience.
Funny story. Turns out he ain't that dead.
Funny story.
He's been working for me, making some more of that virus.
All they found was
You
Did you cut
asshole.
off his leg?
Butcher.
You've been amputating motherfuckers while working on a secret bioweapon, and we're the ones that's supposed to chill.
Exactly.
Trouble is, we've hit a slight snag. Can't make it deadly enough to top Homelander without causing a, global pandemic.
I said the words.
You're talking about soup genocide. That's
Butcher, even for you.
Which is
this
why I'm fucking telling you, isn't it?
Beautiful.
So to keep the bug from burning through you lot like wildfire, I thought old Samir could do with a bit of an end.
From who?
Question both insightful and germane, my son.
Good man. Oh,
There he is. Speak to the devil.
Oh, he's out.
French.
Oh, man. Now using him again.
This was against my will. I'd rather a jar of fish in Lars than to be free.
Oh, cool. Cool.
All right then. Happy reunions. Frenchie will help sort the virus. We use it on Homelander and the VP. That's it. No one else.
Oh,
Kimiko, Frenchie, you two on Dr. Shaw. The rest of you on the Mystery Man.
Dr. Scholl.
This means we'll never see Jensen Ackles interact with Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Oh, yeah. Unless he confronts Karl Urban for some reason.
We still got time. We got an episode and a half to go.
Don't be a
Excellent.
New fake name unlocked. Oh.
Don't report on your dad.
Without me, I gotta talk to Monique. It's...
Don't leave me alone with this lot. He ain't going.
All right, so we're gonna make this official? Take a knee. I'll knight you with my... You're back in charge of the boys again.
Oh.
Better off doing research anyway.
no, you can't do this.
You don't got to do this.
It ain't a debate, you guys. I passed out during a mission.
He's a good leader that actually acknowledges that.
Even deteriorating, he's the man for the job.
You're the HR department now.
That's $10,000 cash. The rest of my accounts are transferred into yours.
Marvin.
These are 2 one-way tickets to Belize. You and Janine's flights of the night. Something big's about to go down. If we lose, shit's gonna get crazy. If we win, shit's gonna get even crazier. But I got one fucking job to do, and that's to keep you and Janine safe. And I'll be damned if I let any of this fucking shit.
Yes.
Damn,
yes.
yeah. Oh, what a moment.
Waiting for it. That's how I wish my wife would look at me.
Gotta defend the whole free world, Greg.
I believe you. If you did all this, I'm sure it's even worse than I'm imagining. So let's go.
I gotta buy a ticket for my wife to Belize.
That's the trick.
You know that you and Janine in my heart. Again.
Look at you. That panic attack was supposed to be a warning, Marvin.
Is that what they're for?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have not been listening.
I thought it was my body telling me to go harder.
It's like a video game level. Survived.
And now that voice is gone. Cameron Coleman has
Oh, she
died
actually
of a brain
misses him.
aneurysm as a direct result of the flu vaccine.
Because of the vaccine.
Great.
And we've had the flu one forever.
What happened to your assistant?
Oh, Gregory. I fired him. Dumb could never get my sweet green order right. What do you want?
Listen,
Sweet. Love sweet green.
Cameron's not the lead.
Shut the up. I don't want to hear that shit anymore. You leave me the fuck out of it. I'm done.
You're shit-faced?
I am still the CEO of this company.
Technically.
And I fired him to get him away from this fucking place.
You saved my life.
I could have done that some other way. It's so easy to become a monster around here. What if we left? You and me.
What are you doing there?
I don't mean us fucking ill. No, I spent my junior year abroad in Florence. We could just go. We could go. You have a passport? Oh, you don't need a passport.
Hey,
Nowhere safe.
Homelander could be there in an hour.
all wasted running your fucking mouth. Not when you have both of our lives in your fucking hands. Button it up. Now.
Damn. I'm gonna miss you, A-Train.
Yeah, really like you this season.
A-Train. Oh no. I'll go brainwave.
Killing 18 is a good way to get drunk at 11 a.m. though. Respect.
I'm really beginning to love this falling apart butcher.
Yeah, right. It's endearing.
It's just so like drunk slap happy. It's like
falling apart.
So loose. Yeah.
You know, I have been racking my brain trying to figure out when you got this soft spot for soups. Was it when you shot your cream, Maeve?
Well.
Hey, finally brought it back.
What justifies the faith in the kid?
I gave him my word.
Becca, if your love was so perfect and pure, then why'd you f that waitress?
Didn't expect that, actually.
I f***ed up all right. And I quit the booze the next day, didn't I?
Can't help but notice you've been quitting lately. You know, you keep saying that you're doing all this to honor Becca's memory. Never did that when she was alive.
That's why he's doing it because she's dead now. He's trying to make right.
But the devil on your shoulder wouldn't want that.
Guys, Secret Service files.
Just in the folder?
Detail assignments for January 6th.
What?
Just chilling?
It's a map of the DC Fairgrounds where Singer's having his rally.
That's where they're giving him the old Dealey Plaza. Them was right.
It is on
Yeah,
January.
do it to January 6th. That's why we sped up to Christmas. It makes sense.
No.
He killed my husband. He held me for days.
Shoot her.
Oh my God, you are burning up. Are you okay?
It's like a furnace in there.
Let's get you some help. Yeah?
I don't trust
I
her.
don't like that eye
Shoot her.
contact.
I said to shoot her.
Yeah.
He did say to shoot her.
What is this?
You explode.
Whoa.
What just happened?
I don't know. She transferred.
She's like a soul's transfer, supernatural ability.
Or did she just like charge up on her energy?
Damn, he was really.
He was getting
right
jacked up.
Oh, shifter.
Oh, she touched her so she can shift into her.
Are they literally like borrowing a supernatural right now?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're doing the R-rated version of the supernatural.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty gross for supernatural. It's way grosser.
Oh, that's fun.
Lizard people.
That's fun. I see you, Eric Kripke.
Do you see anything?
No.
Shoot them all.
How the f are we supposed to save the president if the killer could be anyone?
We're not shitting our panties.
Always a good plan.
I think the principal pooped his pants.
Oh my God, you need stitches.
We'll get urgent care, okay?
I'll go with you.
She could shapeshift into Hughie.
Oh no!
Damn it.
Did she get like a sample from the cut? She cut him with a knife.
Printed out boarding pass? Yeah, what are you, 87? I saw Butcher, Hughie, and Starlight going in, but one motherfucker was conspicuously absent. You think I don't want to just peace out to Belize, sip a daiquiri, smash the local talent?
Hit a price line there, motherfucker.
Wow. You probably got sponsorship to them.
When I carried Joe ass to the ER, there was a kid there. His eyes were like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's a nice moment.
Looking at me like I was a hero. There were no screaming fans, no cameras, except for this one kid. That felt better than anything that I had ever done at Vought.
But he's told that to everyone in this story.
He runs around saying
This fight, this never ends. It killed my father. It killed his father. And look at what it's doing to me. It's tearing me the fuck apart. You know, I look in the mirror.
And I see no mustache.
My beard's gone.
I don't even see myself no more. I got nothing left except my family.
And my impressive collection of hip-hop t-shirts.
Which I hope he brought all of. To
Every single one.
You think Homelander and Vought and all of this shit ain't coming to Belize?
Yeah. It's worldwide, man.
It's the whole fucking world? Where's your family gonna go then?
When A-Train's the voice of reason.
Yeah.
Soldier boy. Tell him.
Now, you worked in the finest lab with the best equipment. I have worked in filthy basements with equipment from dumpsters and dollar stores. Necessity is the myth of invention. Some music, perhaps? I noticed you enjoy truly revolting garbage from the 1990s.
Oh, rest in
he
peace,
just died.
Shifty
Yeah,
Shellshock.
Shifty just passed.
It's just for Homelander, right? Not for Vicky.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Assistant killing his own woman.
He is the leak.
The little shit broke wide open. He confessed to everything.
Who's it gonna be?
No.
Who would pretend to be the leak?
Sir Webweaver.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I'm sorry. Happens when I'm nervous.
You gotta be nervous. Just go on, tell him what you told me. I know.
How does it work with William Butcher?
Yeah, well, he comes to me. I tell him what he wants to know.
Oh, for God's sake.
Ig.
Now, one of Butcher's crew was wearing your nasty-ass suit to Tech Nights. Did you give it to him?
I'm not proud of it.
There it is.
He just wants to be punished.
But it doesn't mean he's a leak.
No, but he is claiming it to get.
How did you know where I was meeting Victoria Neuman?
Look, I messed up. I know.
And he knows that he doesn't actually.
Oh,
he's not the
yeah.
actual leak. But he's got that shame kink.
But you're meet this British guy. He's a liar. What's with your brain?
Feeble brains, maybe.
Yes. Feeble.
So insecure.
I'm so sorry.
What am I gonna do with you? Stop.
Wait. It wasn't me.
Wow. Wow.
That was a cool kill.
That was a cool kill.
Thank you, Firecracker.
Oh.
You bet.
You bet.
Everyone always has a moment with Homelander of like, what did I sign up for?
Why am I here?
I was ashamed.
More observant.
And you know why I had to turn myself in? Sorry. What else was I supposed to do? You can't help. You don't understand. You watch Shining Light kill your parents. Your brother told me.
Oh no.
Pag sumugod tayo sa kalaban,
Oof.
gagalaw tayo.
Oh, with the girl.
Parang multo.
She fought her.
Ganun din ikaw.
The cuts on her face.
Oh.
Murdered.
Ooh, that's green.
That was very comic booky.
You did not have a choice.
Why were they fighting?
You're trying to make
them
soldiers out of
tough,
them.
Yeah.
They're like, you're killing off your soldiers.
But maybe you're making the ones you keep strong. I think it's the concept.
You should not hate yourself.
Maybe we could share some perspective with each other on this.
I mean, but Frenchie was hired to kill.
And took money. And then slept with the guy after. Knowing he killed his parents.
Kimiko was born into this and forced into this.
When the virus is ready, we should set him free, no? Then it must be the right thing to do.
Can you pick me up some sugarfish?
I can't take part in the slaughter of albacore. My ride or dies in albacore.
Wow.
I don't get to stay where I want or eat what I want.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what it means.
Sometimes the way you get them is the way you lose.
Why are you quoting Lisa Vanderpump?
I know about Sage.
Oh.
I'd known for a while.
My suckers can smell her on you after your trysts, like the one you're coming from now.
You know what she smells like?
There's no way Sage cares about you the way that I do.
She says that I'm a superior being. She has 4 limbs.
That is not fair.
Ouch.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
Dumb, nothing phrase spoken by
Dumb people. I hate it when you get nasty.
Well, what choice do I have when you're rubbing my face in it?
Oh, what? That I'm happy for once?
Oh.
He's so insecure. It's amazing.
He's so good at this.
Be laughing when you realize she doesn't respect you.
She does respect me!
Wake up!
Oh my God, dude.
This is such
You shut the
You're
f***
a
up!
woman who's a
Oh no!
Kevin! Come back! Please, Kevin! Please.
Oh my God.
Kevin, I can't breathe.
Wow, dude. So silly. Piece of crap. A little breakup murder. Save Tilda Swinton.
Oh my God.
Kevin, please.
Come on, dude.
Wow, last season he ate one, intentionally killing one.
Won't kill an albacore, but he'll kill his lover.
Open the door.
See Tilda Swinton in the booth doing this.
Sad but funny.
It's beautiful.
Jesus is so.
One of the finest performers of our day, like in the booth.
I just also love he's acting against nothing, and Tilda Swinton's in a booth somewhere.
Chace Crawford.
He's great. He's really sold this whole scene.
Go deeper. Go deeper, deep.
Full Zoolander blue steel.
Yeah.
Did you get all that?
Yes, sir. Finally have clarity now. I will kill whoever you want me to kill, whenever you want me to kill them. I'll kill every goddamn fish in the ocean if you say so.
That violence that he was talking about. Violence being power.
Okay.
Oh, okay, buddy.
Attaboy.
Good on you, champ.
You can still stop all this, all right? Just stop. Just 5 minutes where we cut the bullshit and we talk just you and me about how f***ed all this is.
What it is politics. You know how it goes.
He's gonna kill the president. That sounds f***ing insane coming out of my mouth.
Shrug.
When Homelander chucks all the Starlighters into internment camps, you're cool with that, too?
She can't be cool with that.
You didn't know about the camps. Why did you think that you were at Tech Nights? That's what his prisons
I gotta
are
get
for.
back to it.
I still have all the dirt on you.
Is that a threat?
No,
gray
because when we drop it, then you'll kill us all. But it doesn't have to be that way. And if you're even like 1% of the person that I knew,
There's even a 1% chance.
Vic, it's not too late.
Thanks for coming by. I'm sorry
She said
Empathy.
I'm sorry.
to hear about your dad.
You don't know about the half of the halves he created.
It's true how many people he halved along the way.
Answering. I'm worried about him.
Oh, yeah.
Such a good shot.
Oh, he sent them to go kill them.
Homelander is sick of your shit, bro. Said to put you out of your misery.
He's got to be there with like someone else, like Black Noir or something.
He didn't just send me.
Or someone else. Nope, yeah,
Yep.
Black Noir, okay.
The duo we have teased.
That violence talk had to have paid off in some way.
But it's Christmas. You two twats leg it right now, and we'll forget you was ever real.
What, dude? I can barely understand you. Your accent's insane.
What?
First, you try to cancel me, victimize an innocent man, because I guess that's just cool to do to white guys nowadays.
Yep.
What a prick.
I do not respect your truth. I do not honor and cherish your story. I do not fucking apologize.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Let's go, Butch.
Whoa,
Let's go,
whoa,
Butch.
damn. Damn, that 2000s wall break punch.
Yeah. Ah. Whoa. Locked off shots. Whoa,
Oh,
damn.
that was cool.
It's a little bit of a James Wan fight scene.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Whoa!
Cool.
Like death sentence era James Wan.
Sure. I love a good.
Oh my God, but
Gun
Butcher's
turned
like weird
blood
virus
object.
power could unleash.
Hey!
Yes.
He's in character.
Collected.
Yeah. The last Black Noir is freaking allergic to peanuts. This guy's narcoleptic.
They don't cast well.
Kessler, whatever you did to Ezekiel, do it again.
Whoa.
Nice
Hey,
A-Train! Oh,
my
shit!
man.
Oh, damn!
Should have thought of it.
You're the leak?
Did he just talk?
Oh shit.
Did he just?
Always fucking hated your ass.
Yeah. Come on.
I hope they don't kill him here, because we should take him out.
You can fly. Eat a flying motherfucker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
My man. Oh. Woo.
You better make sure that Black Noir is dead.
Full on Soups fight.
Yeah. You son
Damn.
of a bitch.
Take him out. Take him out.
Kill him!
Come on, dude.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, in the gills. Oh.
You better make sure you kill him.
Yeah, they have to. He knows too much. Yes.
And they're gonna.
Oh!
Yes!
Whoa, nice.
Noir will be back up here in no time, so let's go.
He's right fucking there. Let's do him.
Do you know how, Butcher? Because I don't. But Noir sure as hell's gonna know how to fucking kill us.
Put a bomb in his butt.
A-Train.
Or in his gills.
A-Train's out like he's outed. Man, he risked it all to actually be a good guy.
Alexa, play Dave Matthews Chill Mix.
A+ entrance.
Alexa, don't.
Deep in Noir know that I'm the leak. Homelander's about to find out any second.
Did you say anything about me, you fucking asshole?
This is our chance.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Florence? Anywhere. But let's go.
Oh no.
Your chip. Don't forget to cut it out.
So scared when he opens that door.
I know. Yes, okay.
Oh.
Go.
It's so dead. That was the most like cheery moment I've ever had with the boys.
That was the moment it was MM just holding that gun.
Damn, both those moments. The shit. I think like last time was like when Maeve showed up to fight in the season 2.
Like a full superhero moment.
Yeah.
You're Starlight, right?
Oh,
Can I just get some
Looks like Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
who's Kessler? In the Flatiron, you shouted a name, Kessler, and something that had to do with Ezekiel.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
No idea what you're on about there, love.
Janine needs you.
My one prayer every night has been to be with you and Janine again, to be a family. But if I'm gonna protect you two the way I have to, I can't.
Damn, that's hard.
Put him at risk.
Maybe one day.
Maybe? What the hell is that supposed to mean, Marvin?
Season 5 finale.
Yes.
I really want him to get his moment.
Final
Like,
shot, just them on the beach.
Are you all right?
A-Train.
Oh.
How could he do this to me?
Some folks are just
Well, they're born uppity.
Up it. Oh.
He cut out his tracking chip, and his family's gone too.
You sent Deep and Noir after Butcher? We talked about this.
No, Sage. Don't overstep.
Smartest person in the world. And you didn't know A-Train was the leak?
I knew.
Don't get killed.
But A-Train only leaked exactly the information I wanted Butcher and his team to know. He was the perfect disinformation delivery system until now.
Wow.
Killed Sage.
Go back to your little litter box in Detroit and die alone.
You promised. You promised me you would listen to me.
You're lucky I'm not sending you home in a bucket.
yeah, I'm shocked.
Surround yourself with people like her, and you can systematically eliminate anyone who gets in your way. But there's one person you will never, ever defeat.
Long life battle with yourself.
His hair's been different a couple shots in this scene. I'm wondering if it was a reshoot.
Just get out.
Are you sure there's nothing I can do?
No.
God, this man.
Oh, just get the...
That shot was perfect.
He truly is a joke. Oh, nice.
Hey, you. We've had a day. Wait, what's the rush?
Homelander, he fired me.
Wait, but you can't leave. I love you.
What? What?
We have something special, don't
She's
we?
been using them both.
She's lobotomizing herself. You too?
What do you mean lobotomizing herself?
Ouch.
Oh.
Bro.
She didn't need to. It's so
He
funny.
only needed to for him.
We all know Noir's a deep guy, all right?
Amazing.
After we do an FFA test, see that the virus is working. We have some good news for you, mon ami.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, God damn it.
He tied it on her?
Wow, dude. Oh, no.
It's okay.
Whoa.
It's okay.
Chop it.
Hurry.
Yeah, come on, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh,
Hurry.
Jesus Christ, no. No. Oh,
Hurry,
God.
hurry. Chop it off. Come on.
Bone saw is ready.
Focus on this.
The bee's knees. You're the bee's knees. Of course. Of course. Thank God. You're the bees just above the knees.
Hey.
Will it regenerate? Will it regenerate?
Did it get it in time?
And you didn't twig to what Samir was up to.
Wow, with binding so thick, he must have worked them for days, maybe weeks, no?
All right. What matters?
She's got a little foot.
All right, so we know the virus works, but is it strong enough?
To kill Homelander, no. But to kill Neuman, at least.
We've been on this for weeks. All we have is a maybe.
That's what they always have.
I got a lot going on here, buddy, so do me a favor. Just suck it up and do it, all right? For me. Terrific. Love you. Great, bud.
Jeez, man. Walking out of the set.
You see something, say
Oh, shit.
something.
He's going to murder that.
101 thought.
He's going to murder that one.
I could be a moocher from the welfare state, or your teacher who tries to indoctrinate.
Of course.
The stripes aren't great. Keep your ears open and your...
He's got a little gun belt.
There he is. Were you when I needed you?
Silent treatment goes both ways.
Could be the scientist who makes vaccines.
The guy with the beard who's a beauty queen.
Check.
Stop.
Reacting. Nervous puppets. It's live.
The song isn't cool. Honestly, none of this is cool.
Go to fucking commercial.
No, don't go to commercial.
It's network now. Jesus. Oh, talk right to him.
Your family isn't your enemy. Your family's all you've got. I've been thinking about my mom a lot lately.
Oh, my God.
She died, but she loved Christmas.
Oh.
S'mores with Reese's, terms of endearment, and she loved her husband, Billy.
Damn.
But she wouldn't love this. My mom always told me to tell the truth, which is why... I'm sorry.
Whoa.
It's why I got faith in the kid. You little fucking beauty.
Nice. Nice. Amen to that.
Wanker.
Dang.
I didn't actually go to urgent care today. I went to go see Vicky.
Hughie.
Yeah, look, I know. I'm okay. It's just...
Why can't we see her?
I don't know. I thought maybe I could talk her out of it, or...
And?
Oh.
How's it feel?
Feels annoying. Admit it. You have fantasized keeping the suit on for this.
I haven't not fantasized about it.
That was good. What if it's the shapeshifter? I am worried about that.
Oh, no, I wasn't until now. I was happy for him. He's had a good moment. He's been beat up and almost died and went through trauma. I hope this is just her.
Oh, is she going to get her juju back?
Oh, yeah? As it says, she gets her Starlight powers back?
Oh.
Was it just a dream? Oh, no. Okay, good.
Green eyes. Let's see it. No.
Oh.
Yeah. Damn it. Knew it. Damn it.
Wanted him to have one good moment.
Ouch.
I like this show because they get predictions right.
Hey. Does that mean they absorb your memory? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. Ah, I knew they shot that scene like it was someone special. Ew.
Damn lizard people.
Oh.
I'd like to be the first to thank the boys for doing the Skrulls better than Marvel.
Reject Nation, when I heard that this company wanted to partner up with us yet again, I was so enthusiastic about it. Reason being, I had already been using their product for well over a year by the point we first ever collaborated with them. So the fact that we get to have this ongoing partnership just makes me a happy camper. And that is, of course, for the app Rocket Money. Now, if you guys don't know what Rocket Money is, don't worry. I got you covered. I'll tell you about them in just a little bit. But before that, I wanted to share with you guys why I love this app so much. It's actually a very personal reason. You see, like many of you guys, I too grew up in a home where money did not come easily, needless to say. The predominant conversation in my family household was undoubtedly about financial struggle, financial worry. And that does a number on you. So it certainly seeped into my adulthood when I was trying to learn how to become financially independent. And to this day, as someone who talks a lot about working on his mental health, who's proudly going to therapy, no matter how much lack we might have in money one day or how much success we might have in money sometimes, I still have to have this ongoing conversation about my relationship with money. I'm half Filipino, so my mom's always talking to me about taxes to this day. I think, though, it does start with how you manage the finances you currently have. See, before I ever acquired any type of reasonable living money, I heard someone speak about how you have to learn what to do with $1 now. Essentially, the talk was about don't wait until you have like a bunch of money and then start figuring out what to do with it afterwards. Like you got a bunch of toys to play with. If you want to acquire more in life, you have to first figure out what you're going to do with what you currently have. And that's why I love this app. It's applicable for any financial stage you are at in life. Come to think about it, it would have been very beneficial for me when I was in a real struggle boat years ago. So in summary, as someone who is constantly having an ongoing working relationship with how to handle money, Rocket Money has helped make that relationship a lot healthier in my life. So what are they if you don't know what they are? What they are is a personal finance app that simplifies managing money by canceling unnecessary subscriptions, lowering your bills, and crafting a budget that fits your specific lifestyle. I'm telling you, Reject Nation, there's no greater feeling than when you look at the following month and you see that, oh my God, I have saved money. I've spent less. And progress equals happiness. The best part is Rocket Money does a lot of the heavy lifting by analyzing your spending, then customizes notifications to stay within your budget goals. Because it's not just about saving money. It's about actively seeing and feeling your financial progress. And one of my favorite qualities about their service too is when it comes to monthly subscriptions. We've been blessed to be able to expand the team and hire more people, but with that in mind, that also comes with a lot more expenses. So as this business has been growing, having to track exuberant amount more has been just as important. So now I have to track a lot of these business expenses, then I got to track my own personal finances. So in general, it's already been helping out a lot with that. But as you want to make things more efficient, you often find yourself signing up for a lot of apps for free trials that you quickly forget about. Next thing you know, you're paying a hefty fine for it. I'm sure even if you don't have a YouTube channel, there's some way you can relate with that. You see, because they track your monthly subscriptions and they make it super easy to cancel the ones you do not use. Couple of clicks and you're putting money back into your pocket. So if you're like me, you found hidden subscriptions or pay for services that you totally forgot about, Rocket Money was a lifesaver in uncovering those and even negotiated some of my bills to about, like I'd say, like down by 20%. So if you want to join me on this journey of consistently taking care of your finances, do not want to start later. The best time is to start right now. So please do yourself a favor, check out Rocket Money and see how much you too can be saving. That way you can stop wasting money on things you don't use. Believe me, when it came to my accountant and tax season, that was a really big note. Visit rocketmoney.com/rejects. They've helped me and I'm confident they'll do the same for you. That's rocketmoney.com/rejects. Your wallet will thank you. Because Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. So a great way to support your lifestyle and a great way to support the channel is by going and downloading the Rocket Money app yourself. And if it does help you, please go ahead, drop me a message. I'd love to hear if there's some way by just conveying this message it has helped you out too. Thank you, Reject Nation.
Man, that was intense. This was episode 7. If you're listening to us on Spotify or elsewhere that couldn't watch the video along with us, I have a lot to say, but I want to know what John thought first.
This was intense, and I don't know how they're going to wrap all this up by the end of the season, but it's usually where we find ourselves. Had a couple of minor little, like, gripey things, but for the most part, I am a hater. I hate the show.
Chill or hater? There's nothing in between.
No.
Did you love it? Because if you didn't, you hated it.
No, it's I my brain feels like Butcher's brain because right now I'm like, woof, so many bits and pieces. I just love that they directly brought in a supernatural creature and contextualized it to be this figure, but it's also a good like metaphorical character because this kind of person could be anyone and could be molded into this person at any time.
Antifa.
And is the perfect instrument to carry out some kind of act such as this. And so, yeah, like you said, it's nice to see something like this that we have had a recent example of do it in a way where, like as the shoe is dropping, you're like, oh, no, it's like you called it out. But at the same time, it brought that swell of, oh, no, please don't tell me that you wanted to have during something like Secret Invasion.
I didn't want to believe it. I was like, no, let him have a happy moment. Until we saw the green eyes.
That's why I questioned why she's off camera.
Yeah.
Even though they're trying to misleading us with the suit, I was like, nah.
Something's not right here.
But
there's a lot of that.
There's no such thing as a loving woman.
That's true.
No
Unless you get her
such
tickets to
thing.
Belize.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the cost.
No such thing. Not this late into a relationship. Come
No,
on.
you got to know better.
Come on.
We, by the way, made a social media video expressing our favorite character, and mine was cut short because I said my real favorite character was Mother's Milk, and this episode was
MM is
exactly
my guy.
why. Before I get into my Mother's Milk appreciation, Greg, what do you think of this episode?
It was exciting. It was an exciting,
That's what
fun
people are here for.
episode. It was a fun episode. I think this was the most fun I had with the darkness that they did this time. I loved when I'm a vegetarian. I'm an animal lover. The main charities I give to are to animals.
I eat 'em.
I don't even fish, so I'm naturally inclined to feel sad during a scene like that. But for some reason, it was hilarious to me.
Tilda Swinton crushed
just
it.
because of it was so absurd in what we were watching of this real blowout domestic violent fight of him keeping this octopus trapped here is the metaphor for a woman. It's so silly, yeah, and it's deep twisted dark context that. But his what's his name? Chace Crawford.
Chace Crawford.
His performance there was so good because I think that's the thing. Is I'm so aware of the performative side of it. Because I'm he's not interacting with the real octopus. Tilda Swinton's probably not on set. That he's just having to do all this on his own. I'm like, damn, he's really selling this. And then you're imagining Tilda Swinton in the booth doing it.
I can picture her in a mic stand.
And then it just goes so dark when he ends up killing her.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's so funny to me. There's some people probably don't find it funny at all, but I thought it was funny.
Well, because it's so but that's an element. I think that's an oft overlooked element of movie and cinematic magic is the fact that all the elements have come together to produce something that we are taking quite seriously in construction, and yeah, is so absurd when you step back from it. And I think that's this episode did a couple of things. One of which kind of encapsulates one of my less favorite things about The Boys, and one that encapsulates one of my most favorite things in the deep sequence, harsh though it is one of those favorite things is I am completely invested in every emotional turn this scene is taking. I want them to somehow work out this weird little relationship they have. And these two performers are putting so much great work into this. And even that, like you said, they're probably not doing this live on set as we see it here. So all those elements come together to create something that, you're this is so strange, and yet it's working on me,
Yeah.
I want to hear what your negative moment was in a second, but
a small thing.
Okay, because this episode I think really embodies what I like about the show's use of escalation. I think the show really does escalation well, and I keep harkening back to episode 4 when things started to really accelerate. 5, 6, everything's done this insane, almost exponential escalation because a lot of shows. This would have been the finale, but a lot of shows, episode 4 would have been the finale. The show does a really good job of pushing its boundaries and your boundaries as an audience. And I really appreciate that this episode was the culmination of a lot of arcs, is a good penultimate episode in that you don't know how it's going to possibly wrap up enough in the finale. But it also gave you some moments that are payoffs from way back. I really love... We both have talked about how much we love Sister Sage's character, but I really love the payoff of not just her manipulating everyone in the 7, but the only character we had assumed maybe not was Noir. And I love that they saved the reveal of not just that Noir and her were having an affair, but that she was only lobotomizing herself. So that level of 1-2 punch joke where it's a reveal, it's an escalation, but it's also the joke about how dumb Deep is to her, and we have that moment of Deep just, murdering, and then the fight. All of that sets up these characters so perfectly. So if Deep was to die in this episode, you would have been yeah, but also he hasn't yet. If you have, Sage get killed, there's so many almost justifications that in real life you don't know what someone's actually going to do. And I find so many shows are predictable enough that someone has to make it, or this character. I love that Homelander is always one away from murking anybody, and I genuinely didn't know if he was going to kill Sage, if A-Train was going to die this episode. Every one of us was going A-Train. It's really good TV that Butcher, we don't know if he bites it. We don't know if A-Train bites it, Sage. And it's really impressive escalation that every week I think, how do they go further?
Well, I feel like we keep thinking A-Train. I've been convinced A-Train's going to die every episode.
Yeah.
For like 2 episodes in a
Now
row.
I think he makes it next season.
Every episode, I'm like, he's dead this episode for sure.
Yeah. And they're doing it on purpose. They hold on him.
I'm convinced. Yeah, like there is that tension of any time he like opens the door or something like that he's gonna take it. And,
so good.
And I've officially got because it's taken me a long time to get to that side of being like, all right, A-Train, I like you. It's been a journey with the guy, and then this episode when I found myself really excited when he showed up, I was like, oh, I guess I'm teenager.
Yeah, that's the moment. Yeah.
Because that just kind of came out of me. And then to have like a 1-2, Boys, it doesn't really have like cheering heroic moments. It's kind of few and far between.
We're usually like, oh.
Boys usually laughing at the concept of cheer-worthy
like
heroic moments.
Gross, scared, intense. And then to have that moment with A-Train, and then to top it off with Mother's Milk showing up and then wielding the Gatling gun. That was like a sweet ass moment.
That's one of my favorite fights from The Boys.
I thought the fight was actually directed well. I think normally fights in The Boys are not well directed. Like the hand-to-hand stuff, it's normally not great.
They wrecked that office though.
But they actually there was some cool style with camera work. We referenced James Wan during it of like the kind of shutter speed and the jarring frame rate and the following of the action. I thought was really well done.
Spinning hot heads and stuff.
It's cool stuff.
That was one of my favorite fights. I am very curious what the negative was.
Oh,
Frenchie?
like no. Well,
that was mine.
That's my negative. Yeah.
That is a negative. Yeah, it does feel like that was completely brushed past, and I understand the economy of time. We don't have that many episodes to like keep Frenchie away, but I do appreciate whenever a show commits to that and lets us miss a character and lets us feel their presence in absence. And for various reasons but it was it's the instinct when they're interrogating Webweaver. I'm like, I get this bit. We can move on. We don't need this to happen 5 or 6 times. I get it. It's gross. It's meme Spider-Man. It's the what if he was actually biologically more like an actual. And you know, it's just one of those instincts where I'm like, yeah, this is gross.
That scene definitely
Cool.
like Family Guy longer than I liked.
Yeah.
Like that Family Guy thing where they do a bit and it just keeps going. And I feel like that was the opposite in the Deep bit, where the Deep wouldn't have been as funny if they didn't keep having the Tilda Swinton like, you think she's dead, gargle, gargle.
Yeah.
And I legitimately thought he might save her
the
at one point.
cruelty, Yeah,
And
it's
so like that is the joke working for me. And then in the same episode, Spider-Man's the joke not working for me.
because it's just one note. It's just like, oh, he's pathetic and he's nervous, and
Right.
so like, you know, whereas with the Deep, it's like, oh, the further this gets and the more she pleads,
more depraved he is.
more horrible you are.
But I really like the payoff of that with the Homelander murking. That was a violent. That was a
great
good.
kill.
That was a good kill.
That was a great
I
kill.
thought this episode also did a really good job with the elevation of Hughie as our eyeline. Like I've always loved that Hughie's the eyeline of the viewer because you know from the beginning he's the one that loses his girlfriend. He gets brought into the world of Soups, and I think it was season 3. I did feel like we didn't have the Hughie storyline as much of an eyeline. I liked their storyline with Hughie last season, but it didn't feel like it was how we were seeing into the world. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I've really enjoyed that this season they gave him the really human storyline. They did the stuff with the family. He's the one that's going through. Yeah, that's what it was. Last season was the one where he got Gen V, and I was like, I feel like he's just being made to be a prick so we have someone to comment on alongside Butcher. It didn't feel natural for Hughie. This season I really like that we have him back as we're getting manipulated alongside him. I'm an idiot. And I was like, that's not the shapeshifter. I want happiness for him. I wanted him to be happy so much that I was ignoring all of the facts. So I like that we have that connection to Hughie again.
He's suffering a lot.
All of it.
Yeah.
His dad died. He goes through the torture of assault to 10 night. He's assaulted.
He's
in his own
assaulted. He's
bedroom.
also, his girlfriend is publicly brought to like the worst place, and he's trying to help her, but he's also dealing with these awful people, and he feels like he can't help to a certain point because it's public. Like that's awful.
Yeah, Huey's like really suffering. It's they're kind of putting his character through the ringer.
Yeah.
A lot. This is probably my favorite Butcher performance out of the season.
Oh yeah, he's having a good time. He's also breaking. Like it's just a broken man.
Yeah,
Well,
that's almost Jack Sparrow-esque.
very.
in a way.
Yeah, the swagger instead of drunk, it's just his body's failing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think during this episode, I found myself appreciating just how fine a performer Karl Urban is, because he does have like all the cool and swag that Butcher always has, but like every scene, I'm like, man, especially in these wide shots, like he does look like he is in pain, and he's moving like a guy who is not holding together well.
And his dialogue is still funny and butcher, but there's a tinge of like, is that the last thing he's going to say?
But
like
I can feel how tired he also is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been really impressed this season. I love where we're going. I don't know how it's going to wrap up.
And I just love the idea that maybe A-Train will go out there and be an actual vigilante superhero or something.
Yeah.
Like, I guess everyone in this show is self-serving enough that you imagine maybe he'll just go off the radar entirely. But part of me is like, come on, man. Be the one guy who's just actually out here trying to help people out.
I
Be
think
the hero, please.
I think they are running out of gas on some storylines, though.
What are they? Let's go.
Well, I think I've been saying it since like early on in this season, Frenchie especially. I think he's got arguably the best line in all of the boys.
God.
Like, you're no condition. This man's in no condition to fuck a sheep. Is like one of
A+,
the greatest line out of the
and
entire
A+
season.
delivery. Everyone involved with that moment, the frame, the delivery, the writing.
It's the best, one of the best moments in his best moment. But I feel like as a character in his storyline, they are running out of shit to do with that guy. And in this episode, just the dismissive side of him being gone and it having like no weight.
Yeah,
really.
he didn't come back to save the day. He was like, I have to do this to save.
And I'm
this
like,
chemistry.
this conversation he has with Kimiko, I'm like, I feel like I've heard variations of this conversation several times now.
Yeah.
And even with Mother's Milk, as great as a performance as it is, I'm like, yeah, this whole thing with the wife and kid and wanting to be there. I'm like, yeah, we've been doing this a lot. You're running out of. I think you're running out of gas on some of these storylines.
I think season 5 is a good place to end it
Yeah, I
because
think
now
they have to end it. Yeah,
I agree, and I think we got a taste of how big season 5 can be with that superhero fight, and I think it's going to be fun to see. You know, I assume Gen V is going to come back, and we're going to get more super powered boys. We're going to get bigger fights, and I'm also curious what Gen V is going to do between these two seasons because Gen V comes out between season 4 and 5, The Boys. So I'm curious what that escalation is.
And and Homelander also falling prey to the wrong woman again. It's like, yeah, we've been doing this quite like there's a lot of repetitive things here.
Yeah.
That I'm like, yeah, I think you are running out of gas on some of these storylines.
You're deepening a lot of wells that don't offer too much variation in that deepening.
Yeah.
And I feel like they could have, and out of everything I'm saying, I'm like, this is the one I'll probably get the most pushback for. I think they would have found some way to kill Deep in that moment.
I feel like that's plausible, but I also don't know if I'm forgetting some kind of rule.
Well, they're kind of invincible in some way, yeah. It's really hard to kill them.
I feel like they could have like cut him up or something.
Well, his skin would be hard because you can deal with the pressure of the ocean.
Yeah.
I don't
guess
know.
they do have to put a bomb in his butt.
You got to put a bomb in his butt.
You got to do something.
Got to keep bombs for butts on the set of The Boys.
And Ryan, and we got Ryan.
Yeah.
Like there's some that is the thing. I am curious to see how the last episode feels because I've been really enjoying this, and the last two have had that sort of impressive like, man, this didn't feel overly rushed, and there's so much in here. But I'm also like, okay, but that next episode has to really feel well-rounded, and there is kind of so much in here. So
next week we're going to Washington, January 6th.
Oh, boy.
Very curious how it's going to go.
Oh,
It's
boy.
next week.
That's
I'm
crazy.
sure the comments on that will be just as happy as the boys are going to be to do it. We will find out next week. Thank you for being here. Leave a comment below. Let us know which of these storylines you're enjoying the most. Any predictions for next week? Let us know what you're predicting below. Please like this video so we know that you liked this video. Please share it far and wide. We only have one more season of The Boys. We also got Gen V, so we're going to be diving in. We'll see you next week for the finale of The Boys Season 4.